I mean Blaze.
Yeah.
The thing about hip hop is it's the beef. You can't talk about hip hop and not talk about hip hop beefs.
Yeah.
And locally, we've had some hip hop beefs. We've had Giuliani, King Kaka.
You have to go back. You have to go back.
Okay, we've had the Octopizzo.
The first beefs were Chihuahua.
Oh man!
And the beef tapes, when Chihuahua was taking over the whole industry, Chihuahua was beefing with, the first real beef was the camp, Chihuahua, Bamboo, Abbas against the Kapuka side.
Yep.
They went against the kleptomaniacs.
Yep.
And that was an interesting beef because that beef sold records. They sold the tape. One of the things I always say, if you're gonna beef, at least make some money out of it. Because what's the point of violence? Nobody wants to end up like Tupac and Biggie. But if you look at the Nas beef and Jay-Z, they both made money.
Ether,
they both made money. So for me, the first beef in Kenya that ever made money was, what was it called? Was it called the beef tape? It was I remember it was one.
There was Attitude on that.
It was Attitude.
Harry
Kimani. It was all those guys against this other side, which was the kleptomaniacs and all the people that were making money at the time.
In fact, let's be real. The biggest song that K-South had was Kapuka this.
Kapuka that. Yeah. Kapuka this. Munatumia tu kabit kamoja. You know what I mean? That basically saying, all these Kapuka artists, basically they went against.
Hold on, I need to say this.
They went against it.
He beat me fat. Come a
Blaze.
Blaze.
Yeah,
He's
man.
talking about you.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. That's it. I was the guy in Fat. I was the Blaze from Fat. That's me, man.
Or was he talking about a Blaze?
No. He was just talking about I was fat and I used to work working with them.
Man.
And that's deep. That's
Guys,
a lot of people don't know.
In fact, insert that bit here.
A lot. He beat me fat, come a Blaze. I'm a skuma wiki in a mayonnaise. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we had that beef. Then we moved on to the beef with what do you call this? A famous one was the Octo. Now the young cat taking over after the old cat. So
Octo went at Abbas. Yeah. I mean, you could see there was a bit of tension there because Abbas had kind of traveled to Europe. He comes back, and Octopizzo is the new kid on the block. He's the guy that everybody's talking about. I don't think that really went well with Abbas. I think Abbas figured.
Who do you think won it between the two?
I mean, fuck, there's different ways to win a battle. You can either win monetarily, or you can win lyrically, or you can win by disses. Everybody knows that Abbas is a really dope rapper. But on this battle, I could definitely say Octopizzo won this battle. Not in terms of lyrics per se, but I feel like Octopizzo was the underdog. Everybody loves an underdog. And I kept telling Abbas, man, listen, you don't want to battle this kid, not because you're not better than him, but he's coming at a different angle. Octopizzo had a plan. He was like, yo, not too many people know me. But even if I don't win this battle, by the time I'm done with this battle, everybody will know me. And what ended up happening, everybody got to know who Octopizzo is. He used a big rapper and used him as a stepping stone to his career. So who won? I'll leave you guys to decide who really won. Who is the person that was strategic with their battle? Like I said, if you're gonna beef and make your beef public, have a strategy. Where you gonna end up? You understand? So I'll leave the viewer to decide.
So okay, second beef. I mean, or probably the beef which people kind of like right now, which is the Octo Khaligraph beef.
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask me about that. Octo and Khali beef, man. These guys are both from Wapi. They both started out at Wapi. You know very well that Khaligraph is a lyrical beast. Octopizzo is a marketing genius. Yeah, I wonder when it's gonna end, because sometimes it looks like it's been squashed. Then you hear subliminals. You hear on a track. You're like, man, I thought you guys were cool, but I love the way they do it because they keep it moving. They don't get too stagnated on it. Even when the media kind of tries to bring back the beef, they just keep going. They use it to their own advantage. So I would say it's a great beef because it's mostly lyrical, I would say, you know? So there's like witty rhymes here and there. You would hear like a witty line on Octopizzo's song that keeps the industry guessing. Is he beefing? Is he still done? You know, Kali, you would hear him throw some jabs. I would say they're both really strong in different ways. You know, Kali is a great lyricist. I mean, he's a great writer. His pen game is strong. Octo, his marketing's up there. He's done really well with branding himself as a global artist. So let's see. Who knows? You know, it's up to the viewers really. Who am I to decide? Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about three things. One, let's talk about the come up of an artist.
Yeah.
So that's Khaligraph Jones. Number two, let's talk about the comeback of an artist. That's Nyashinsky. And let's talk about number three, the evolution of an artist, which is like the Nai Boy, the whole Rabdamu to Nai Boy.
Yeah.
So let's start with the come up of an artist.
Yeah.